You finish eating a beautiful dinner with your family. You sit down on the couch to relax. And within 20 minutes, you feel it starting. A tight, uncomfortable pressure building right in the center of your chest. A slow, hot burning sensation begins to creep up from your stomach, up into your throat. You swallow hard, but you feel a sour, acidic taste in the back of your mouth. You start coughing. That dry, constant, annoying little cough. You feel like there is a lump in your throat that simply will not go down. Your voice gets hoarse. And when it is time to go to bed, you are terrified to lie down flat, because you know the burning will get worse. You end up propping yourself up on 3 pillows, sleeping in a chair, exhausted, frustrated, and in pain. You go to your doctor. You describe the fire in your chest, the chronic cough, the bloating after you eat meat. The doctor does not even look up from their prescription pad. They tell you that you have acid reflux, gastroesophageal reflux disease. They tell you that your stomach is producing way too much acid. And they hand you a prescription for a little pill, an antacid, or a proton pump inhibitor. You go to the pharmacy. You take the pill. And like magic, the burning stops. You feel relieved. You think you are cured. But then, a few months go by, and strange things start happening to your body. You feel incredibly tired all the time. Your hair starts thinning and falling out in the shower. Your nails become brittle and break easily. You catch every cold and virus that goes around. And when you get a bone density scan, your doctor is shocked to see that you are developing severe osteoporosis. Today, I am asking you to stop, take a very deep breath, and listen to me with your entire mind. The medical industry has sold you a catastrophic lie, a lie that is slowly destroying your digestion, starving your cells, and crumbling your bones. Welcome to our safe harbor for functional medicine and absolute truth. I am Dr. Caroline Bennett. My entire life is dedicated to uncovering the real science behind female aging and longevity. And today, I am going to reveal the greatest medical illusion of our modern time. You do not have too much stomach acid. You have too little. What I am about to explain will completely change how you view your digestive system forever. Your stomach is designed by nature to be an incredibly acidic environment. It is supposed to be a vat of potent hydrochloric acid. This extreme acid has 2 vital jobs. First, it is your ultimate immune defense. The acid acts like a wall of fire that kills all the dangerous bacteria, viruses, and parasites that enter your body through your food. Second, it is the only way your body can break down dense proteins, like meat and eggs, into the tiny amino acids that your body needs to build muscle, grow hair, and repair your tissues. When you are 20 years old, your stomach produces massive amounts of this fiery acid. But as you age, as you cross the age of 50, your natural production of stomach acid drops off a cliff. By the time you are 60, you have less than half the stomach acid you had in your youth. So why do you feel burning in your throat if your acid is so low? This is the masterpiece of functional anatomy. Between your esophagus and your stomach, there is a small muscular valve, a trapdoor called the Lower Esophageal Sphincter. This trapdoor is incredibly smart. It responds directly to the pH level of your stomach. It is biologically programmed to snap shut, tightly and securely, only when the acid in your stomach is extremely high and potent. When your stomach acid is weak and diluted because of age and stress, that trapdoor does not receive the signal to close. It stays open. It stays loose and floppy. When you eat a meal, that food sits in your stomach. It does not digest because there is no acid to break it down. It just sits there and ferments. It creates gas. It bubbles up. And because that trapdoor is wide open, the tiny bit of weak acid you do have splashes up into your delicate esophagus. Your esophagus does not have the protective lining that your stomach has. So even a tiny drop of weak acid feels like battery acid. It burns. It causes chronic inflammation. When you take an antacid pill, you are doing something terrible to your biology. You are putting out the fire. Yes, the burning stops, but you are completely neutralizing the last remaining drops of acid in your stomach. You are forcing that trapdoor to stay open forever. And the long-term consequences of having zero stomach acid are absolutely devastating for a mature woman. Without stomach acid, you cannot absorb iron, so you become chronically anemic and exhausted. You cannot absorb vitamin B12, so your brain fog gets worse and your nerves get damaged. You cannot absorb zinc, so your hair falls out. But the most terrifying consequence is what happens to your bones. Calcium is a rock. It is a dense mineral. Your body absolutely cannot absorb calcium unless it is dissolved in a highly acidic stomach environment. When you take antacids every day, you completely block your ability to absorb calcium from your food or your supplements. Your body still needs calcium to keep your heart beating, so it steals it directly from your bones. Taking antacids daily is a direct path to severe osteoporosis and life-threatening fractures. You are trading a little heartburn for a broken hip. We have to stop this madness. We have to restore the fire in your belly. We have to signal that trapdoor to snap shut and protect your throat naturally. I am going to teach you a clinical, functional medicine protocol, a trick that costs almost nothing, that requires exactly 1 minute of your time before you eat, and that has the power to cure your acid reflux at the root cause, while restoring your ability to absorb the nutrients that keep you young. We need to stimulate your parietal cells, the cells in your stomach that manufacture acid. We need to give them the exact raw materials they need to build hydrochloric acid. You need 2 simple things from your kitchen: raw ginger root and pure unrefined Celtic sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. Do not use regular white table salt. White table salt is heavily processed and stripped of all its natural minerals. It will only raise your blood pressure and cause bloating. You need the pure gray wet-looking Celtic sea salt, because it is packed with essential trace minerals. Most importantly, it contains a massive amount of natural chloride. Remember the name of your stomach acid: hydrochloric acid. It is made of hydrogen and chloride. You physically cannot manufacture stomach acid if your body does not have enough chloride. The Celtic sea salt provides the exact building blocks your stomach is begging for. The raw ginger is the biological activator. Ginger is revered in ancient medicine for a very specific reason. It stimulates the migrating motor complex. It forces your digestive juices to start flowing. It warms up the stomach and prepares it for the heavy lifting of digestion. Here is your daily healing ritual. About 10 or 15 minutes before your largest meal of the day, usually your dinner, go into your kitchen. Take a piece of fresh raw ginger root, peel a tiny section, and cut a slice that is about the size of a small coin. It should be thin. Take a small pinch of your Celtic sea salt, just a few grains, and press the salt directly into the slice of wet ginger. Put that salted ginger slice into your mouth and start chewing it, slowly and thoroughly. It will taste sharp. It will be spicy. It will wake up your entire mouth. Chew it until it is completely broken down, and then swallow it. In that exact moment, a biological cascade of healing begins. The spicy ginger triggers a reflex in your brain that tells your stomach that food is coming. The chloride from the salt rushes into your parietal cells. Your stomach immediately begins pumping out fresh, strong, potent hydrochloric acid. Wait 10 minutes, and then sit down and eat your meal in peace. What will happen when you do this? The results are nothing short of miraculous for women who have suffered for years. When you eat your food, that fresh pool of strong acid will immediately go to work. It will break down the meat. It will dissolve the proteins. But the most important thing happens at the top of your stomach, because the acid is finally strong enough. Your lower esophageal sphincter, that floppy trapdoor, will instantly receive the correct biological signal. It will snap shut, tight and secure, locking the acid safely inside the stomach where it belongs. You will lie down on your couch after dinner, and you will wait for the burning to start. But it will not come. The fire in your chest will be gone. The dry cough will disappear, because the door is finally closed. In the first 3 days, you will notice a massive reduction in your post-meal bloating. Your stomach will feel flatter after you eat, because the food is actually digesting quickly instead of sitting there fermenting and creating gas. By the second week, your energy levels will start to climb, because your body is finally able to extract and absorb the iron and the B vitamins from the food you are eating. You are no longer starving on a full stomach. By the second month, the systemic healing becomes visible. You will notice baby hairs growing back along your hairline, because you are finally absorbing the zinc and the amino acids needed to build keratin. Your nails will feel harder, and your bones will finally have the acidic environment they need to absorb the calcium that keeps them strong and unbreakable. My dear friends, your body is not making mistakes. When it gives you a symptom like heartburn, it is not asking for a chemical to shut it up. It is asking for the tools to fix the imbalance. We have been brainwashed to fear stomach acid. But strong stomach acid is the foundation of a long, healthy, and vibrant life. It is your ultimate defense and your primary engine for nutrient extraction. Stop masking your pain with pills that destroy your skeletal system. Go to your kitchen. Get your ginger. Get your pure salt. And restore the natural fire of your youth. If this video has finally revealed the truth about your chronic digestion issues, if it has saved you from a lifetime of weak bones and exhaustion, I ask you from the bottom of my heart to support this channel. Please leave a like on this video so the algorithm can share this vital medical truth with others. Share this video with your family, with your friends, with anyone you know who relies on antacids just to get through the day. Help me break the cycle of lazy medicine and dangerous prescriptions. I am Dr. Caroline Bennett. My promise to you is to always bring you the purest functional science, to protect your bones, your brain, and your digestion. Chew your ginger. Eat your meal in peace. And I will see you much stronger, much healthier, and completely pain-free in the next video.